And welcome back. Look what Seattle is calling suspects to violent crimes. When Seattle police officers write use of force reports, they no longer call a suspect a suspect. Community member is the new term. Several officers say the term is offensive, explaining their work with violent suspects. Sources point to the suspect who shot 3 officers last month after a downtown Seattle armed robbery. When officers involved in that incident were writing their use of force reports, they were required to refer to the shooter, Demarius Butts, as a community member, not a suspect, police sources said. Police fatally shot Butts after they said he shot the officers. I think this is all an effort to make sure our reporting writing sounds politically correct. Seattle police officers Guild Kevin Stuckley told KIRO7. The online use of force reporting system, called Blue Team, is used for more than just force reports, and while the terminology changed for multiple forms, it's only in the use of force reports that officers find offensive. So we would actually give up our safety for the politically correct establishment as appears here. Having to change their terminology for a murderer is not only psychotic, but will lead down the path of certain destruction. Breaking. Acting FBI director speaks out on Russia investigation, and it's huge. Acting FBI Director Andrew McCabe has stated that there was no interference whatsoever from President Trump or his administration into the Russia investigation, which we already knew. I'm pretty sure the Democrats will run this argument, even though it's never actually worked. Nothing they do actually works. That's why they lost all their power. But at this point, it appears they're never going to stop this Russia BS, which for us, I think it's almost a good thing at this point, because they're beating a dead dog into dust while the public doesn't trust the mainstream media anymore whatsoever. And the next generation, Generation Z as it's called, trusts them even less. They're down to like single digit numbers. Like I think it's like 8% or something trust the mainstream media. From Zero Hedge, as predicted, members of the Senate Intelligence Committee came out swinging early today with several questions from acting FBI Director McCabe on whether the Trump administration was actively seeking to impede an investigation into Russian meddling in the 2016 election. Unfortunately, McCabe's answers would undoubtedly be somewhat disappointing for Democrats and CNN. Yeah, because they're fishing for something that doesn't exist. They're chasing a ghost. In an early exchange with Senator Marco Rubio, McCabe offered a very succinct answer on alleged White House interference with ongoing FBI investigations. Rubio: has the dismissal of Mr. Comey in any way impeded, interrupted, stopped, or negatively impacted any of the work, any of the investigations, or any ongoing projects at the Federal Bureau of Investigation? McCabe: there has been no effort to impede our investigation to date. Moreover, McCabe went on to confirm that no agents have been removed from the Russian probe and that no one from the White House had contacted him about the ongoing investigation. It is really strange. Typically, when you're losing a fight, you would change your strategy so you have a better chance at winning, yet the Democrats don't. It's as if they wish to be destroyed. Well. Look who the Dems want as governor. Democrats in Georgia are hoping former acting Attorney General Sally Yates will run for governor. The Hill reported former acting Attorney General Sally Yates is out of government after President Trump fired her in January, but her growing profile among Democrats as a staunch opponent of the president has sparked rumors of a political future. Yates' testimony Monday about the Justice Department's investigation into ties between President Trump's allies and Russia has only intensified the buzz. Some Democrats in Georgia, Yates' home state, want her to run in 2018, the 2018 race, on the grounds that her prominent clashes with Trump positions her as a concrete embodiment of the Democratic resistance. That's funny, the resistance, as if Trump swept into power and became a dictator when the people actually elected him. The resistance to logic, perhaps. Yates, who spent 27 years working in the Justice Department before Trump fired her, has given no public indication that she's interested in a bid. Still, some top hopefuls in the state are already considering how Yates could alter the race. Go ahead. Let the people see.